I'm Chris.
And I'm Ethan, and this is a Highlander review. And tonight we've got a double whammy imperial stout by none other than the Kelowna Brewing Company.
Yeah, it's a local brewing company.
Kelowna, Iowa.
We might have done a review from them. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, we did.
But
we did one.
But we have drank quite a few coming from them. This is a different bottle than their other bottles. They're kind of like old-timey medicine-looking bottles. So this is a new bottle from them. So
Heavenly beers brewed by mere mortals.
This is imperial stout.
That's their thing. It's pretty nice. Give it to Chris if he sees anything on there that he.
It's a pretty neat little label. It's got like an old-timey kind of football game going on there. Kind of neat.
I don't really care for football, but
it's like an old-timey photo.
Pretty cool.
It's got a little saying on here: an imperial stout that pours like black gold. There's a lot of handshaking going on with the taste buds as sweet malt roasted grains flood the palate in velvety smoothness. Introductions having been made, there's a light hop finish beckoning in the background. So, I don't know, they kind of stepped their game up a little bit. Put a little saying on it and everything. There's nothing on the cap. It's just a normal gold bottle cap with an amber glass bottle. Other than that, it's 9.1% alcohol by volume, and this is 1 pint. So, a lot of beer, high alcohol content, dark. How we like it.
Good. Good shit.
And we're going to be sharing this one.
Yeah, I drank the other one actually already. I got thirsty. There was nothing to drink. I didn't want to drink water. I was just kind of chilling at work, so I drank one of the beers. My bad.
It's going to look smaller in his glass because his glass is a beast. May not look like it, but it is.
And I am seeing something on this bottle I really don't care to see. Is that rust? I have not seen anything like this.
No, I don't think so.
We got some kind of buildup on the cap.
I think it's some kind of like yeasty buildup or something. I don't know. It kind of rubbed off a little bit before we put it on camera.
But it's got a yeasty smell.
Yeah, it was like a slight, like orangey kind of film.
It's all right. It's all right. I didn't really want to bust them out like that either. I mean, they make good beers, and I've had a few of them.
I don't know. Pretty dark. Got our handy dandy light here. Can't even see.
You can see the monitor.
Any light through that. No light whatsoever. Super dark. That's how I like it.
No light at all.
It does hold a bit of a head. It laces. I guess we'll give it a little sniff now. Hoppy and it's
hoppy,
not roasty,
strong heart. Yeah, it's not real.
It's
kind of light.
It's light on the roast, more heavy on the hops. The bottle touts that it's hoppy on the back end. So I guess we'll see.
It's got a nice golden smell. I guess I don't know if that's the right word, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the hops more than the roast, which is kind of unusual for a darker beer, actually, I think, because the hops they use are roasted most of the time.
I want to drink it.
All right. Cheers, guys. Hoppy,
but it's not real in your face, really, in my opinion.
No, it's not subtle, but it's
got a nice roast flavor to it as well.
It's not super strong. I think the hops are more on the front end, and then you get the roasting on the back end.
That's kind of what I'm getting too.
Because once it leaves your throat, goes down.
But it does have like a bitter finish.
It's
a slight bitter finish.
It leaves the roastiness in your mouth with a slight bitter finish, like you said. I'd have to say they got it kind of mixed up on their bottle a little bit. It's hoppier than a lot of darker beers than we drink.
Yeah.
It's kind of creeping me out a little bit just because
it's almost like an IPA in a way.
It's a light IPA with a dark beer finish. Really weird. Our taste, or at least my taste, tend to sway more in the creamy, dark, roasty stouts.
Yeah, I like that too, but I also enjoy the hop flavors.
Some of the hoppiness, like the bitterness, breaks up that stuff. So it's really nice. I'm kind of enjoying this.
It's a great combination.
It's pretty good on appearance and smell. I'd say I'd go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. Just because it does kind of say and act like what they actually put on the bottle. So the only thing I don't like is that it actually didn't hold its head for quite as long as I thought, and the aroma actually dissipates a little bit because of that. So, at least in my opinion. So
I'm gonna give it an 8 as an overall appearance and smell. I wish it had a little bit more of a smell than just, I don't know, the roastiness. I wish would have been there a little bit more.
It is a little lacking. It smells more of hops than anything.
The appearance is great.
And overall,
I'm not gonna lie about that.
An overall taste score, because they got it kind of flip-flopped around, I'm gonna go ahead and probably give it a 7. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of the hoppiness. I enjoy it, and I actually am enjoying this, but because they got it so swapped around and everything, I just don't think they quite have this on mark as they would have liked to. A back-end hoppiness would have been much more enjoyable, I think, than a front-end hoppy with a back-end roastiness. That bitter note is needed there, but not as much as they put into this.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the 7 on the taste. That's what you went for too, right? Yeah.
So overall, I'd say we'd probably give this an 8. If you're able to get a hold of this brew,
it's still a great beer. Don't get us wrong. It's a good beer.
I would recommend it, to be honest. I'm not sure the price point. Ethan here bought it.
I believe it was in the $6 to $8 range.
So it's a microbrew.
I believe so.
So it's a fairly cheap brew, high alcohol content, so it's going to get you there. Yeah, I'd recommend it for sure. It's not exactly what we expected, but it's a good beer.
Still good. One to definitely try. Guys that I don't know, maybe in the future you might have to be looking out for. Maybe they'll jump up there pretty good. From what I've seen from them,
nice local brewing company here.
They've definitely moved up from what they were. I mean, their bottles were kind of. I mean, the medicine bottle thing was pretty. It's pretty cool, but it didn't really scream, "Hey, check us out."
You're right. I do like the bottle.
But it did set them off.
All right, well, that's it from Highlander Herps. Like, subscribe, comment.
And reshare. Take it easy.